If you are a fan of chocolates or just treats in general, you have probably noticed how almonds have become one of the most essential ingredients in the sweets department. Aside from balancing out the sweetness of your favorite chocolate nicely, they are also very nutritious. Thanks to these qualities, they have become a popular food item. But have you ever wondered how they reach the bars of chocolate? Well, these tree nuts that were native to the Middle East and South Asia have been cultivated for over 4,000 years. Now, and in today's Lord Gizmo video, we will take a look at how they are processed and packaged until they reach you. But before that, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and invite friends over to see similar interesting videos. Now that we're through that, let's go back to almonds. Did you know that almonds contain around 6 grams of protein and 49% of the daily recommended intake of vitamin E? This is just a few of the many health benefits it can give. It is delicious and nutritious, which is why it is in demand and grown in many parts of the world. But how do they actually grow and process almonds? It takes years before an almond seedling can actually bear fruit, but it is productive throughout its lifetime. This is why farmers make the most of every harvesting season. Since we are looking at large-scale farms and almond processing, the way they harvest is done mechanically to achieve higher productivity and efficiency. This process is assisted by a special shaking equipment, and here is how it works. First off, there are 2 components to the almond tree shaker, one for shaking the branches of the tree and another for gathering the falling almonds. Usually, the shaker is fastened to a tractor or other large piece of equipment. Upon activation, the shaker produces a gentle yet firm vibration in the tree branches, which causes the almonds to fall from the limb and land on a tarp or mesh screen below. This helps lessen the manual labor by no longer needing workers to pick everything by hand. After that, the collected almonds will be carried to a truck or any vehicle so that it can be transferred to the processing facility. All the harvested almonds need to undergo grading first. This is where they will be separated according to certain factors like size, condition of their shells, and so much more. This can be done manually, but most facilities now do these through computerized scanners that are able to detect broken shells and other flaws. To guarantee a more efficient and successful process, certain facilities will often humidify their almonds beforehand in preparation for cracking. Once that step is complete, any resulting waste material is separated from the edible almonds and sent to a designated cistern for further drying. Once they reach the processing facility, they will undergo the process of drying first. They are laid out to let some of their moisture out. Then they will go through the initial assorting and cleaning process. Usually, this just includes the separation of the almond kernel from its green shells and sending them over to sorting cisterns. But this step is much more detailed in other facilities. First, the harvested almonds will be placed on a conveyor belt that will transfer them to a destiner. This is a machine that blows out gentle air to separate any rocks from the almonds. The almond has to go through this rubber roller and belt, which are programmed to spin off the hulls and release the almonds. This also acts as an almond dehuller. During this process, there will be an operator tasked to examine the dehulled almonds from time to time. Although the machine already has vibrating desks that can sort the almond by size and a system that shakes off the hull material, it is still important to keep everything in check. After that, the almonds will gently fall down to a gravity table to start the finer separation. This is where the spent hulls and other unwanted materials will be separated from the shelled almonds. In some sorting facilities, the monitoring of almonds in this step is done by a camera that scans each one of them. It detects contaminants and imperfections so that it can blow these things off, leaving the clean and dehulled almond kernels only. After they have dried and sorted the almonds, it is only natural that some waste will be left, To prevent contributing to the endless waste of our world, this facility is devoted to repurposing the wasted shells of the almonds. The shells are rich in fiber and protein, making them an excellent nutrient source for livestock. In fact, many farmers use the shells as a high-quality feed supplement for their cattle, which not only reduces waste, but also improves the overall health and well-being of the animals. Additionally, the shells can be used as a fuel source in the production of coal, further reducing waste and promoting sustainability. By finding innovative ways to reuse and recycle the waste from their almond processing, this facility is setting an example for other industries to follow. Of course, the process just doesn't end there. They cannot just send the almonds in this state, they also have to check it thoroughly. After the drying and cracking, almonds will be sent to a conveyor belt and led to the part of the plantation facility that sorts all of the almonds by hand. They are typically sorted by size or quality too. If a worker sees that one of the almonds does not have high-quality shells, the worker will discard this almond. This is also the part where all of the contaminants are removed manually. As you can see, the almonds are also processed through a vibrating conveyor that allows the smaller almonds to fall through the holes and into the bins while the bigger ones continue. Since they have different prices or values, it is very helpful that smaller almonds are separated from larger ones. After that, the almonds approach a robot that examines the pictures to check for cracks, chips, and scratches. The damaged almonds are then located and removed by the robot. Any flawed almonds that the robot system overlooked are identified by a human inspection because their problems are only surface level. Then, a portion of that batch will be transferred to the facility's laboratory. This is where all the testing for factors not visible to the human eye will happen. The experts in this facility test the almonds' humidity indications, kernels, appearance, smell, and all the other factors that makes an almond great. Once it is already established that the almonds are of good quality and are ready for distribution, the machinery that makes cardboard boxes start forming the boxes where they will be packed. The almonds are weighed and then sealed inside these containers. Then, they will be ready for a wider distribution. From here, almonds can be used in many different ways. It can be in food, drinks, or even in other household items. And there you have it, the nut-tastic journey of an almond. From flowering branches to creamy delight, we hope this video gave you a crack at appreciating the complex process behind your favorite snack. Remember, next time you enjoy a handful of almonds, you're savoring the work of nature and human ingenuity. For more videos on food processing, check out our channel, Lord Gizmo. Now go forth and share this nutty knowledge with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe for more crunchy content.